And I'm going to work on a hit on this. I already started, and I'll show you what I did. These plates that somebody welded on here, I ground down and tried to make them just a little smoother and rounder than they were, without taking too much brass away, or braze, or whatever you want to call it. You know, and I'm just gonna try and make it round and not such an eyesore. You know, so when I paint it, you don't even know somebody had done this. But before I do that, I was looking at the bottom, you know, where the head meets the block here, and like where they welded this piece on here, it's ever so slightly lower than the rest of the head. So I was going to try and file it down. I already filed it a little bit to see where the high and low spots were, and actually this spot over here they put in is just a slight bit higher. There's no pressure here where the water is, the water chambers, so I shouldn't have any problem. You know, if I get a good gasket and some Indian head gasket treatment or head treatment or whatever. But around here where the compression is and everything like that, everything is nice. So before I put all the work into this, making it look decent, I'm going to try and make it as smooth as possible. I don't want to mill it, you know. I don't even know if my mill is big enough to put this in there, but I'm just going to hit it with file and try and, you know, flatten everything out so it's pretty even. Let me throw it in the vise and we'll look at it. Okay, you can see the real shiny spots are like where the higher spots were. This little section here looks like it was a little rusted or rotted at one time. It was just where all the water would sit. And like I say, this one here is a little high. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to take the file, you know, and just go around it. You know, stay away from the center. And go around it and get everything as nice as I can. So let me play with that and see what it looks like. Alright. I think I got it pretty good all the way around. You know, in the areas that I thought were bad, you know, I got that are pretty decent. But then the one area here I didn't even notice. I don't know if you can see it right here. It's kind of dark. That's actually looks like it might be a trouble spot. But I got it pretty close. What I did is I put something flat on there, and then you shine a flashlight behind it, and you could actually see. I'll stop there. Sorry about that. Put that. You can actually see, like if you squat down, you can't see from where you're at, but you can actually see how bad it really is. And that doesn't appear too bad. But what you could do is also put, this is machinist blue, Dicam. Maybe you can see that. But anyway, it's for laying out tablets and stuff like that. You know, machinists use it. It's this blue stuff. I'm sure you've all seen it on metal when somebody scribes it and stuff. But instead of doing that, you just take a Sharpie and go over it like that and let it dry. You know, we're not doing any machining here or anything. You let that dry, and that'll pretty much do the same thing you're trying to accomplish. All right, let me see if I can get that just a little bit better. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but it's already a lot better, you know what I mean? That gasket will cover that. But I'm going to work on it just a little bit more and just make it that much better. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. You can see there's still, right near the edge here, a little tiny low spot, but there's plenty of meat there for the gasket to grab onto. Plus I think if we use some of this, some Indian head gasket shellac compound and a good gasket, I think we'll be fine. Like I say, if I find a head for $20-25 at the flea market or something, I'll pick it up, but this engine really isn't worth putting any kind of money into. Alright, let me, you know, it would have been a lot easier if, you see this has a raised, sort of a little raise around the center here. If this was a perfectly flat head, it would have been easy. You just put it on a piece of glass with the sandpaper and just roll it around, and it would have been a whole lot easier. But I think we got it pretty close. So not perfect, but good enough for this application. All right, let me start working on the looks of it now. Alright, got some really nice weather today, so I decided to try and paint these things up here. This is the water hopper and the cylinder, and I got the base in there and the flywheels. Let's see if we can look at it. I got the base and the flywheels and the crank all ready to go, so I think instead of working on a head, I'm going to try and get them painted today. Alright, let me continue. Alright, got the hopper and the cylinder there done. Got that just sitting out here in the sun baking. And I got this tack coat on the base. That's looking pretty good. So I'll let that tack up a little bit in the sun, then I'll come back out and give it 2 more coats. Alright. Still got the flywheels to do. Got the crank done here. I'll throw that in the shop there, let it dry. Alright. We're making good progress on this. I got the other side complete. Now this is one coat, I got to put another coat on there. Maybe a double coat. And then we got this flywheel on deck. So that'll be pretty good progress for one day. Got the crank, the block, base, and both flywheels. And you only got the little nickel and dime gingerbread thing, so you know, I was lucky we got this beautiful day and took advantage of it. So alright, let me paint these other ones up and we'll show you that. Alright, got both flywheels done. I'm leaving the outside there bare metal, and we'll probably put linseed oil on there, but and this little bead here, we'll clean that up. When the engine's running, you put some sandpaper on it, cleans it right up. But we like the way it looks that way. So we got the 2 flywheels, the base, the hopper, cylinder, whatever you want to call it, and a crank. So pretty good day. Pretty good day. Alright, I gotta go take a nap. See you later. Alright, I got all these little parts here all cleaned and stripped and ready to paint. Yeah, this is the part you guys don't see. Even Mike and Racer don't even see this, you know. When they come in, everything's all painted, ready to go. All they have to do is put everything together. But Road King spends days, I tell you, cleaning and degreasing and stripping and wire wheeling all this stuff. Even this stuff that don't, you know, this stuff don't, well, some of it gets painted. But every nut and bolt cleaned and wire wheeled and everything. Some of them were sandblasted, but most of them were just wire wheeled. Alright, let me, it's going to rain soon outside, so I want to get some of this stuff painted. Some of it I have to tape up and cover some threads and holes, but I should be able to get it done. Alright, we'll show you when we get some primer on it. Alright, we're all primed up here. I thought I was going to have to wait till tomorrow because we had some rain out here, but we got a little break in the action. See, the car's all wet, but it's not raining, so I'm going to spray it and then bring it right back inside. Alright, I was able to finish painting these, dodging the raindrops, you know, between the rain clouds and stuff like that. I'm happy with the way they turned out. Nice, nice finish on them, nice shine. Here's a mixture, that came out good. All parts came out good. And these parts over here, I'm going to have to do a little repair to before we do it. Like this one here, it's got a little ear broken off there. We're going to have to weld that on or braze that on. Same with this. I might have to fabricate a whole new bracket here because this one's pretty messed up. Somebody hacked it up pretty good, but like I say, you don't know if this is a field repair or what, so can't criticize them. It must have worked for a little while, but we got to fix it. And parts like this, I decided I think I'm going to paint that. Not the gear, but you know, the inside area. I'm going to paint that blue to match the rest of it. And maybe the cam. Not the outside, but just that part there. Same with the latch out. I think I might paint this. And just leave the machine parts at the meat. Leave them unpainted. But I'm pretty happy with it. Now I can, actually with the, you know, with all the blue and everything, you want to break it up a little bit. I was going to put maybe, I was going to pinstripe this, maybe put the 3 teardrops down the back here, real tight. That'd look good. And then maybe just one white stripe and stripe the spokes. And I'm debating on whether to outline the tank. I don't want to, you don't want to put too many pinstripes on it because then it distracts from the rest of the engine. So just about done. The guys will have these parts and they'll be able, they can start putting it together. And I'm still have time now. I can work on the head. I can try to make that head look a little rounder, and then we'll paint that up. So yeah, we're making good progress here. Just gotta wait for the guys to come over and throw it together now. Alright, should be enough for this video. I don't know if it's me or not, but this part here almost looks like a duck, huh? Look at that. Try and get a good angle of it. A duck or a bird or a swan or something. But every time I look at that, I feel like feeding it. Oh well. Enough of this.